This video discusses the types of chemical bonds. Before we talk about chemical bonds, let's talk about compounds. A compound is a pure substance formed when two or more different elements combine. Compounds are formed from a specific combination of elements in a fixed ratio. They are chemically and physically different from the elements that comprise them, and they cannot be broken down into simpler compounds by physical means. But how are these bonds made? How are these compounds made? How are they held together? That is a chemical bond. A chemical bond is the force that holds the substances together. The first type of chemical bond we will discuss are covalent bonds. In covalent bonds, electrons are shared within the chemical bonds. So a pair of electrons is shared to make both atoms stable. So they want a full valence shell. Covalent bonds make molecules. In an ionic bond, the atoms are held together by opposing charges. They are made of ions. An ion is an atom that has lost or gained an electron and thus has a positive or negative charge. A cation is a positive ion. An anion is a negative ion. In an ionic bond, a cation is attracted to an anion. In ionic bonds, there is an electrical attraction between two oppositely charged atoms or groups of atoms. Because of electronegativity, electrons are not always shared equally in covalent bonds, and this creates a partial charge. A partial charge is often denoted using a lowercase delta and then a plus or minus sign to indicate if that partial charge is positive or negative. These partial charges create van der Waals forces. Van der Waals forces are attractions between a positive and negative region of a molecule. These partial attractions hold many molecules together. When those partial attractions have hydrogen, they are known as hydrogen bonds. Hydrogen bonds are an attraction between a positive and negative region of a molecule that contains hydrogen. Hydrogen bonds are a van der Waals force.